Hello and welcome to another edition of Click Boom. My name is Chris DarkwingD Taylor. With me as always, Clint icebug Block. How you doing, man?
Hey, doing great. How about you?
Good, good. Not too bad. Not too bad. How'd your week go?
I went pretty well. Not really a whole lot going on as usual, but played.
For you.
Yeah, got to play some Splatoon. Finally came out. Oh god, that game is so
I need
good.
to get me a Wii U because that just
So
sounds so fun.
good. Oh god, I love that game.
I
Uh,
think that's. I think a Wii U is probably going to be the next thing I save up for, just so I can get Splatoon
yeah,
and some Smash Brothers.
I'm not sure. I'm not even really sure why it's so good, but it's just that classic Nintendo polish on a pretty competitive shooter, which is fun. I would think it would be even more fun if I could just play with a group of four people and crush new teams online, but
Well,
getting
buy me a
randoed.
Wii U. We'll get a hold of Chad and Nick,
Okay.
and the four of us will play.
Oh, okay, sounds good. I'll just do that.
There we go. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. No, so I sold my soul to the devil this week.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went back to World of Warcraft.
Oh no.
Well, they have the token now where you can buy game time with in-game gold.
uh,
So I was going to do that, and then I found out you don't even have to pay the $15 a month to start out. Oh, man, I hit my computer desk. You don't even got to pay the $15 a month to start out. Like you can literally just try to log onto your account, and it'll say, hey, you don't have any game time, but you have enough money to buy this. So how about you give me 22,000 gold, and it's yours. So it's like, oh, screw it, yeah,
okay.
sure.
So this is the last episode of Click Boom Podcast.
Yeah, because I'm going to spend too much time playing WoW now.
Right, that's what I
No,
meant.
I've actually had a lot of fun. I rerolled a Warlock, and I've been leveling through with him the past couple of days. Up to like level 48 now, something like that.
I played a Warlock and a Rogue back in the day when I played. So,
Back in the old school. When did you stop playing?
um, I started playing shortly before Burning Crusade came out,
Okay.
and I stopped playing shortly after that. 'Cause I played for
Fair
6
enough.
months or so. So,
Okay, that's not too bad. Yeah, see, I started back in summer of 2005, which was like a good year and a half before BC came out. And then I just played mostly on, but off and on since then.
Sure.
So, back again, we'll see how long it lasts. But I don't have to actually pay for it. I normally make a good amount of money playing the game anyways, so might as well just use that to pay for my in-game time.
yeah, that just means that you just have to play it more in order to get
Not
enough
really, I just
money
gotta
to...
sell shit.
Oh, okay, there you go.
Like I make probably 20,000 gold a month just selling stuff that I've made. So
Oh, okay.
it's actually I'm going to be able to. I'm not going to have much money to do anything else, but
Right.
yeah, I'll have plenty of money to play the game for a while. I think I had enough saved up right now even to pay for about 3 or 4 more months.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so that's not too bad at all. So looking forward to it. And they got a new patch that's supposed to be coming out fairly soon. It's 6.2. So
Some new content in that.
yeah, new raid, which is going to be fun. Going back
Oh,
to
nice.
Hellfire Citadel.
They just came up with a new patch for Lord of the Rings Online, and I was thinking about going back, especially since I have like, oh man, I have enough points because I have lifetime subscription for that.
Oh, okay, nice.
And then since they changed to free to play, if you have a subscription, you get a certain number of points per month to spend on like the extra things that you would normally spend real money on.
Okay.
And so I just get that every month, whether I'm playing or not. And so I have enough to buy all the expansions that I've missed out on.
Oh, wow.
And a bunch of extra super crazy things. But I just
See,
need
like,
to just need to
that
get
was
there.
one that I wanted to try back in the day, and I just kind of never did.
Yeah, the P2E PVE was like really good. I liked it a lot. There wasn't
See, and
really any
and I'm-
PvP though, so
See, I'm not really a PvP person. Like,
Yeah.
when I try PvP, especially on WoW, God,
Yeah.
I'm terrible with it.
yeah.
So, and I got people inviting me to play some video games. All of
But
a sudden,
if-
I hear somebody's inviting me to play this. No, sorry, bro. Sorry, bro. Look at the status: twitch.tv/clickboost podcast.
But yeah, so like I want to play it again because the story is really good, especially if you read all the books and everything. It's it's a bunch of stuff from the other books than the four that they incorporated into stories, and they did a really good job with doing all that stuff. And so now we're over on...
What kind of time period does it take place in?
It's during the Lord of the Rings, so it starts around Fellowship, and then
gotcha. Okay.
We're so you help out the Fellowship here and there, but most of the time you're either doing things to clear the way and make it safer for their travels, or in the case of like Moria, after that whole stuff happened in there, then
just that little tiny debacle.
Yeah, you're going in and cleaning out Moria afterwards, so that way the dwarves can retake it essentially. So you're actually retaking Moria, and
so like is Moria a raid or something?
There is a raid in Moria, but Moria is just a zone.
Oh, is it just a zone? Okay, yeah. I see.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. Okay.
There's several raids in Moria, but they have. I think we're in West Gondor right now, so Helm's Deep. So there's a Helm's Deep raid. So,
that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
I'm gonna check that out and just play from time to time.
Yeah, I kind of want to hop in just so I can play the Helm's Deep raid, but I also have to level like 20 or 30 levels in order to get over there. But it'll be pretty good. I just go through the main story quest and it'll be fine, and then I'll get all the new fun information. But I don't know. We'll see if I actually get around to it or not. I don't know.
If you do, let me know. I might go, since it's free to play now, I might just go ahead and download and play it.
Yeah, and then they came out with a new class since then, so you can be a Bjornling now.
Bjornling?
Yeah, so shapeshifter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So, all right, let's move on. Let's talk about some esports.
Okay.
So you were telling me earlier you had a couple of bad predictions.
Yeah, we have the compendium for the International 5, and in there, on certain major events, you actually can do predictions and stuff. Like, there was actually a section to guess who was all going to get directly invited to the International. Apparently, I forgot to check the compendium before that happened to get my predictions in, so I missed out on that. But I did guess on who was going to get invited into the America qualifiers, and then who was actually going to win, and I did awful at that. I'm just the worst at guessing. But the whole point of doing that stuff is so you can actually level up the compendium, and then you get more rewards the higher level your compendium is. So it's fun. Plus, I like to compare with my friends and stuff and see how awful I am compared to them, because they're way better at guessing stuff than I am. Mostly because they tend to pay a little more attention to the pro scene than I do, or have been rather. So
gotcha. Okay.
But I'm getting back into the swing of things. I'm getting there. But Complexity ended up taking first place in the America qualifiers.
That's not bad. I like them as a company.
And North American Rejects got second, which is who I picked to actually win. So I was close, but not quite there. So North American Rejects will actually go. There is a wildcard match at TI. It's the first match that happens at the International. Is the second place finishers of all four of the group regional qualifiers will face off against each other, and the winner of that gets the last invite to the International. So
nice.
So there's redemption for redemption, essentially, since there was an open bracket and then invitational bracket, and then now if you got second in the invitational, you still have another chance to get into the tournament. So the other I don't have the thing up. I'm awful at this. I had it up for America qualifiers, but I didn't have it up for the C qualifiers. So I don't actually know who won that. I wasn't really paying attention either. I'll tell you next week, and then I'll tell the other three. But more Dota 2 news. We are currently at We need a sounder for this. Like, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. The International Prize Pool Watch. We are at $9.98467 million
Nice.
for a prize
Nice.
pool.
So,
That
and
is
what
crazy.
was last year's prize pool again? 11 million?
Yeah, well, I think it was just shy of 11 million.
Just shy of 11. Okay.
Yeah.
All I remember mainly is that the winning team got $5 million.
Yep, and we have 2 months to go still.
Yeah, and you're gonna break that for sure.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be.
I mean, there's so many
it's
more
gonna be
people play
crazy.
Dota these days. I mean, it's slowly climbing to the popularity of a League of Legends.
Yeah. Plus, there's more
So-
things now to get from actually leveling up the compendium and stuff, and
Oh, really?
that's where they're making the money off of it. Is people just buying points to level up the compendium and things.
Gotcha.
Because they've released the Treasure 2 Immortal Pack. So now you get, each time you hit a landmark in your levels, you will get a certain landmark for Treasure 2. You get a new Treasure 2, which is a chest that you can just open up, and you can get one of the random new Treasure 2 Immortals. They look pretty good. They look just as good as the first ones, maybe a little better, actually. They are slightly rarer, so that's pretty exciting. And oh, that's all I have for Dota 2. But I did want to point out something that we forgot to mention before we went into esports,
Oh yeah.
and that it's heavily rumored that the Steam Summer Sale is supposed to start June 11th. So
Yeah, dude, that's gonna be crazy. Like, me and you are just gonna have to get together and like just pick out as soon as this game goes on sale, we're buying it for the podcast.
yeah.
Like, I mean, we're gonna be able to get. Heck, we could probably get games for
A year.
most of the rest of the year.
Yeah.
I mean, between games you want to play that you already own that I don't, and vice versa.
Right.
Like, heck, probably for $50 we can get games for most of the rest of the year.
Yep. That'd be pretty exciting. So say goodbye to your
Buy my
wallets,
credit
everybody
card
else. Yeah. Everybody else say goodbye to your wallets and make amends with your bank account because it's happening. And it's going to run until about June 20th. So only about 9 days. That's seems pretty short, actually. I feel like it was longer than that.
That's about
before,
that time every year.
but- Okay. I don't know. So what's going on with League of Legends?
Dude, well, you know what? This week started up the LCS, kicked it off this Thursday with the EU LCS. Well, actually, we kicked it off Wednesday with the new episode of Primetime League. We also got a new LCS caster this week. One of the great legends of European League of Legends action, Crepo, support player for Evil Geniuses, Elements, CLGEU, and heck, even Winter Fox over in the NALCS. Really great to see him join the caster desk as a color caster. And it's really going to help out Deficio, who kind of needs a break every now and again. He's been the only color caster this entire time for the EU LCS. Quick Shot and Pyrotechnic have been doing a great job with the play-by-play, though, so it's really nice to have him come on out. Steelback has actually left Fnatic now. He's joined up Team Odyssey. Just a lot of stuff has been going on. Like I said, EU LCS started up today, or actually yesterday, Thursday, whatever, one of those days. We'll go with that. Couple of really great games. We kicked it off with a rematch of the EU Finals. Fnatic taking on Unicorns of Love. Unicorns of Love pulled that one out very convincingly, I thought. But one of the big stories, though, is new team Origin. But they're not actually newcomers to the field. They actually have great players such as Soaz, Amazing, Xpeke, Mithy, Niels as well. Just every single one of them has great experience. Heck, Xpeke has a... what's the right way to put it? The back door is named after... They call it the Xpeke, for crying out loud. Soaz, a former... Fnatic player, Amazing, went to the quarterfinals of the Season 4 World Championships with TSM last year. Mithy and Niels, great players as well So looking forward to seeing what they can do. So far, Fnatic and Origin sitting up on top 2-0. Most teams split 1-1 this week except for Gambit and SK Gaming. Looking forward, though, to seeing maybe what Gambit can do this season, as they do have new AD carry Forgiven, the Greek player with them, who's got a lot of hype behind him because he is just that good. But unfortunately, the team environment, they've been dealing with some stuff right now in their... Really, it's their organization that's kind of been dropping the ball for them. So hopefully they can get that worked out, and I really think they have the possibility to be a top 3 team this year and head to the World Championship. We'll see. We still got we still have 8 more weeks of play after this week. So we'll see how that goes. Over on the North America side, we're going to kick it off today at noon with Cloud9 versus TSM. That is another rematch from last year's NA finals. So we'll see how that goes. TSM had a bit of a rough time at the midseason invitational. Cloud9 coming in with a new mid laner, Incarnation, who's coming over from Norway, I believe it is. Denmark, actually. Denmark. He's taking over High's spot, who finally retired. Sad to see him go, but he's going to be sticking around in the organization doing a lot of great things. So we'll see. The NALCS kicks off in just over an hour, so make sure you tune in to Riot Games for that. And that is all I got for League.
Oh, that sounds great. Do you want to just move into the game, or is there anything else that you could think of?
No, you know what? Let's talk about the game.
Okay.
Let's talk about the game. Mark of the Ninja was the game this week. It's another one of those roguelike games, but you're playing a ninja. And I wasn't really too high up on the story. I thought the story was a little bit boring for my taste. Okay. But it's a side-scrolling action stealth game made by, I believe it was Klei Entertainment, and it was published by Microsoft. It actually came out a couple years ago, back in the end of February 2012, and it's also on the Xbox Live Arcade. And really, this is one of those games that you need a controller to play with. Yeah. I actually might go ahead and just download it on my Xbox anyways to play. Actually, I need a working controller first anyway.
I think it's made by the same people who made Shank and Shank 2.
Really?
Yeah. It's a very similar art style and everything, too. So.
Yes, I just looked it up. Yes, they did. They were also the people that made Don't Starve.
Oh, really? That's the same company?
So
wow.
Yeah, so they put out a lot of really great games. And Mark of the Ninja was no different. I love the side-scrolly effect to it, as well as the stealth. The way you really don't want to fight people in this game. Is one of the big things with it. You kind of have to be, it's a stealth game. You got to be stealthy around, hide in the shadows. You eventually get different things you can do. I love just jumping around with the hook and flying around and whatnot. It's a great game that it's not one of those that I could sit there and play for like an hour, but 10 minutes here, 10 minutes there, one of those, I get through a couple more checkpoints. And honestly, it's not even that long of a game. I'm on the very last level right now, and let me see how much time I've put on it. Where is M? Mark of the Ninja. I only put 4 hours in on it.
Oh, okay.
But, it's one of those games that's really great for the summer sale. I mean, how did you enjoy it? Or did you even enjoy it?
Yeah, no, I thought it was pretty fun. I mean, it's kind of like not. I didn't love it, but I liked it. It's not necessarily my favorite game because I'm not a huge person on stealth games. Okay. Which is why I never really played any, especially like the ninja stealth games like Tenchi. Is that right?
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. I just think of Tenchi Muyo.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's fun, but it's not really something that I could see myself just playing for a couple of hours. Right. Maybe after playing a couple games of League of Legends, or after playing for 12 hours on World of Warcraft. Something just a little bit to just get a different feel for something. Really,
it's also difficult because like. I am in love with 2 games right now, and it's just like... So I've been playing a lot of Axiom Verge and Splatoon, and this is just like, yeah, this is just, it's one of those games. It's okay. I can play it. It would be actually, like you were saying, it's a nice pick up and play game. So it would be a good game to have on my tablet, so I could just take and then like, oh, I'm just gonna be hanging out at this coffee shop for like 20 minutes, waiting for somebody or waiting for till I can go somewhere else. And it's just like, I guess I'll fire it up and play it a little more. And
yeah, there you go.
And maybe try and find some stuff I hadn't gotten before, or increase my score or something. So, but I don't know. I didn't hate it. It's not Goat Z.
It was not Goat Z level of hate, obviously. That was just terrible.
And it's not a bad game either. It's just not my jam, I suppose. But
I like that we're finally finding some games that we're not just like, oh yeah, this game was great. Like, holy shit, everyone and their mother needs to buy this one. No, like,
part of the reason was just like, we were just picking all these games that we loved for so long, and then we're just like, yeah, we got to talk about that game because I like that game a lot. Like, okay, yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, I like the variety now, and now we've hit our. I think what's really going to be good is going forward in the podcast now is we've hit that. We've had our holy shit, this game's fucking amazing spot.
Yeah,
and we've had our Goat Z. Goat Z is going to be our bottom level from now on. Nothing I don't think is ever going to be as bad as Goat Z.
Yep.
But now we've had that kind of bottom, and now at Mark of the Ninja we're kind of in the middle.
Yeah.
So I think we have a good gauge on, well, was it better or worse than Mark of the Ninja? I think is going to be our new level.
Mark of the Ninja is our benchmark.
Yes, there we
so
go.
it has to be higher or lower than that.
But no, overall, like you said, it's a great pick up and go game. Something if you're just looking to kill 15, 30 minutes or so.
Yeah, but probably wait for Steam sale and pick it up then. But,
absolutely.
But totally pick it up on Steam sale, because it's probably worth, especially if you like stealth games, it's totally worth picking up on Steam sale.
I think I picked it up on Steam sale when I first bought it for $5.
Right.
So totally friggin' worth it.
And it'll probably be even cheaper now because it's been out for a while on PC and everything. So
yeah, I think last year it was $5 again.
Okay.
I think right now it's $12.50.
Yeah.
So it's not too bad of a price right now, but yeah, I think it goes down to $5. Yeah, you might actually see it this year for maybe 4 or 5, or 3 or 4.
Yep.
So
depending on when you get
Steam
it.
Sale, you only got about a week and a half to go.
Yep. Pretty exciting stuff.
I know that's going to be great. Like me and you are just going to have to sit down and make a list of before the Steam sale happens of all the games we want. Otherwise, we're going to have to like text each other throughout the day. Hey, this game's on sale now. This game's on sale now.
Yeah, that's going to be tough. Like, get this game right now. Oh, no, you're asleep. Holy crap.
Oh, man. Well, I mean, I never sleep through the night anyways. I'm a terrible sleeper. So I remember during the summer sale last year, like, I would go to sleep at midnight, and then at like 4 o'clock when the games would switch over, I'd wake up somewhere between like 5 and 6. Mm-hmm. Wake up, look at my phone. Oh, okay, that's on sale. All right, I'll buy this.
But you have to make sure you vote so you get those extra things.
You know what? I'm not worried about the medals. Like,
I love those medals,
dude. Like, it sucks because I'm not even. When the first year they started doing that medal shit, you had to be level 5, but I was stuck at level 4.
Oh, really?
So then this past year you have to be level 8, and I'm like level 7 or some shit.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I didn't know there was a low limit like that, like a level limit.
Yeah, you had to be a certain Steam level, otherwise they wouldn't give you a card for it.
Huh. Well, I'm level 1 billion, so no, I'm just.
You have quite a few levels on me. I'm looking at my profile right now.
I'm level 31, so.
Yeah, it's not even telling me what my level is now.
But I think the only event that I missed out on.
Late now. Huh.
The only event I missed out on was the potato sack, and I tried. I just couldn't get an achievement for the potato sack event. Mm-hmm. So that's the only one I'm missing, and it makes me really sad that I don't have it because I'm an achievement collector, and I'm not really an achievement collector. I just want that.
Yeah, gotcha. So, All right, well, I think it's time to pick a game for next week, and good sir, it is your turn.
Oh yeah. So we were talking about this earlier, and we're just kind of doing some throwback here, getting an older game.
This is definitely a different direction for us.
Right. A lot. It's a lot different than really any other game we've played so far. But we are going to play Star Wars: The Force Unleashed, and the Ultimate Sith Edition, because we both have that.
I think that's the only version they really sell on Steam anymore.
Oh, okay. But they probably got an upgrade for free to it or something. I don't know. But
that's really different. Like, we don't really pick we haven't, besides like GTA, we haven't really picked a linear story game.
Right. And GTA...
And even with GTA, it's go do what you want to do, and if you want, you can do a couple of missions in between smacking around hookers. Mm-hmm. So...
Plus, that was also just because that was already the game we were playing, and we weren't going to play anything else. And that's really the main reason why we picked that. So this one's like totally different. So
yeah. So I'm looking forward to playing this. Like, I've really been wanting to play a game where I can just sit back and play it. And every time I want to do that, I see myself constantly getting pulled back to League of Legends and World of Warcraft and stuff like that, especially since there's a new League of Legends character that just came out named Echo, and he's totally effing fun to play. So this would be a good reason to just sit down and play a game.
Yeah. So I should be pretty great. I played it a bit, and I know quite a bit of the story, actually, because it's very interesting how it ties into the Star Wars universe.
Yeah, I played a little bit of it.
Is this canon, or is it redacted by the council, the Star Wars lore council from Disney?
You mean Disney?
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you anymore.
I feel like it's
some of
not...
it is, some of it isn't, but I mean,
it's such good.
Disney
It's
is
such a good story.
It is. We'll discuss it next week.
Yes.
It's actually just about done downloading for me, so I'm going to play it. I'll probably play it a little bit. Well, actually, it just now finished. I'm probably going to play it a little bit while I'm watching LCS. But it is 1 o'clock. It is just about out of time for us. Clint, any parting words?
Just have a great week, everybody. Just enjoy your week and play some games.
Play some games. Let's go TSM. There we go. All right. For Clint, I'm Chris. We'll see you guys next week.